Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we are looking at a red, black, and green deck. Maybe not too known throughout the community, but a deck that is able to kill your opponent in 3 turns, and we actually have a 6% chance of getting this in our first 3 turns. Turn 1 consists of playing a land. Turn 2 will consist of playing Blood Crypt. Or if you'd played a mountain or swamp your first turn, you can play Dragon Skull Summit. And then you're also going to play your Dreadhorde Butcher on turn 2 and attack for that initial point of damage. And then on turn 3, we play another land and we activate Colossus, I believe, yeah. Which will give our guy, so he went up to 2. This will give him 6, so we've now done 7 points of damage. And he goes to an 8 himself. And then as an additional cost to this, we, on turn 3, cast Thud. And we're sacrificing our creature, and it is going to deal another 8 damage to our friend. And then because he died, another 8 damage. So we're getting 16 damage that turn, plus yeah, I don't know, my numbers are off. I'll have to get pen and paper, to be honest. I think it's 21 damage. So we get 1 from our initial attack, and then our second attack we're hitting for 6, and then we have because it'll be a 2, and then he'll go to a 6, and after he attacks, it's a 7. So it's then doing 7 damage and 7 damage, I believe, which is 14 plus 6 is 20 and 21. Totally. Perfect. Sorry about my math skills there, but we would be doing 21 damage on turn 3 with this. The rest of the deck is just to keep us kicking and screaming, if you will, through the other 94% of matches. Sorry, we're just going to go play here. I think it could go ranks. I'm looking to push into Mythic either tomorrow afternoon or the next day, so I don't want to blow up my rank too much right now. So we're just going to look at a couple of jank decks until the end of the season. And then as soon as the new season starts, we'll hit up some top rank decks and really push our rank. Went to A&W this morning for breakfast. Gotta get that OJ. So, I mean, we're going to keep it just for playing sake. I would like to play a few standard rounds first rather than just in and out, in and out. We even have a nice line with our Krinko and Colossus, so we could get 5 tokens out potentially. We're seeing blue-green puts us in range of Frilled Mystic next turn. Let's get our Krinko out. 1 damage with our Arcanist. Let's see what Nelson has next. Last turn we had the Thematic Compass played. Oh, and an artifact deck, it looks like. Thran, Temporal Gateway. So he can pay expensive cards for only 4, which... I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. Like, what costs more than 4, right? We see a Blast Zone in play as well. Could easily be set to 3. Okay, so, I mean, we do have a lot of power other than the combo as well, which is nice. It's sometimes hard to play these decks when it's just one specific combo and the rest of the deck is kind of jib-jabbed around it. It's very hard to pull off. Probably almost have better luck with this 6% than we do with a lot of those other ones. Like the Sapperling, Pitless Pirate combination. Very, very long con to get that going. So we have all the cards we require except for our dude right here. And our land was messed up there. That's why we didn't take it. They were all tap land, and we need to have at least one pay land that's both a swamp and a mountain, so we can play our other dual lands. We wouldn't have been able to play until turn 3. And it is possible to do this combo not in your initial first 3 turns, right? As long as you can get those 2 hits in. Something that would give him menace or unblockable, I feel, could be beneficial. He's giving us the oops like he messed up. I don't think he did. Seeing a blue-white. We're going in for it. So we're actually unable to pull the combo off because we don't have the required cards. But we could hit him. We'll save these Giant Growth for our Krinko. So even here, it's, you know, pretty much a GG. Some days Magic is rewarding and other days it just punishes you. I'm gonna do both these on my Krinko. For fun! Yeah, 9/11s. That's a GG right there, boys. +4 residual damage. Hancock. There's his hand. So I think for the sake of it, we're always going to mulligan once. Right? It's just going to increase the chance of us getting what we need, which would be the Butcher, Colossus, and Fling. We should have played our Overgrown Tomb. That's my bad. I got scared by this white tech, if I'm being honest. Pretty enchantment heavy. We're going right into it. Get our Krinko out. And then next turn we can Scourge Diva Judith. Pop it up to 2. But I feel like we might get Convoked here. Oh no, secondary Legion's Landing. Which I'm not entirely sure of its purpose at this point. We did land the Butcher, so we could go 4. I'm going to pay life and do both the Butcher with haste, and then we're going to Colossus on Krinko again. And we're coming over. Even the Butcher. So this is a 2-for-1 via the Butcher, which is just amazing. Too much power. Yeah, so that's why we do the hello good game. That's initially how I got climbing in rank. I don't do it so much anymore, but I like to pepper it in, you know what I mean? The one thing I'm wishing is for Magic to have the name change available, because I would definitely rename myself to Hello Good Game. So we have it, I think, yes. So this is it right here. It's in our hand. Can we get it out? I think we can, but I don't know. The Peeler Hawk is problematic. This helps because he won't want to lose his Healer Hawk. So we're going to pretend like everything's okay, and he's tapped, so that actually helps quite a bit. That hoops us, because we need to deal this damage directly to him. And I only have the one red, so... And it doesn't work. I need 2 red. And a little bit of a pickle. There's not much else we can do. Let's take his flyer. Oh no! Oops. I could have done 3 damage to him and 1 to his flyer. Definitely my bad. I'm not worried about Johnny's Welcome until we see a Johnny. We're going to be taking a little bit of damage here. 5, 6, 7 potentially. I will use my collision here to kill Resplendent Angel. 2 attacks, and I should be able to cast. Interesting. Why wouldn't it let me play my collision? His power is 2. Seeing Mentor the Meek, so whenever a creature enters the battlefield with power less than 2, he can pay 1 and draw a card. Which is a lot of fun. We're going to get our Phoenix out here. And I'll go as far as attacking with my Arcanist. Still seeing nothing. My Phoenix is able to block. We're only worried about exiles here. He's wondering if he puts a Johnny out.
I am proud to fight by your side.
He's going to put counters on all his guys, I'm assuming.
We still need.
Takes his Healer Hawk instead. May as well throw our Galta out. Yeah. What is the point? It's a slow beatdown, but we'll just try to make it as quick as we can for this round. Right, 1 life. 1 love. I'll actually be doing it to his draw function. I think that's a little smarter. I'll do 1 damage to his little dude there.
All you want. You are capable of more than you assume.
Putting up tokens. That's that. So, just tearing it up. Oh, that's not what we want. Too many clicks. That's how Alrighty. Stilts. Let's get at her. Okay, we've got a good chance of drawing him. A 7% chance of drawing our Butcher. Oh, we didn't get it. We'll continue this way though. Still didn't get it. That puts us up to an 8%. Do a duress. Oh, wow. Yeah, bad play on Chandra.
We're done here.
Still safe from Settle the Wreckage. And then we'll be able to cast my Shock. Actually, I'm going to do Duress. Just maintain field control.
That wasn't very inventive.
Throw down another Walker. Or Growth Guardian, sorry, not a Walker. It's a done deal at this point. He's got nothing. I mean, it's cool to gain life and all, but is it that cool?
Bigger they are.
Taking out his Shalai. And we're going to hit his Wanderer too. So much value.
I'm done here.
So we're all Infinite Storms, or Storm Conduit, sorry, is great. A lot of infinite loops possible there. Just having some good old-fashioned fun here. Oops, doing that wrong. Just an additional 12 damage. Oh. That's the one thing about playing Janks is I get pretty tired just digging for the combo. See if we can get it here. Definitely not. Definitely not. Might be a chance. We're gonna pay some life, do a duress. Ambush can go. Only choice, 2 Phoenixes and another ambush. Nothing we can do there. Let's grab the land. Do that one more turn. Blah, I don't want to. I just want to hit this combo. Get out of here. I'm going to start keeping tally of how many rounds we've done while looking to get the combo. I mean, it's a really strong deck if you have the resolve to play it. But I got lots to do today. We've been here quite a while already. If I was playing every round to the end, I would be here for days, so. Try to do what we can with our last 10 minutes. I think it's going around today, you know what I mean? I'm not so sure yet. We'll get there though. Holy moly, guys. We have 3 parts of our combo. We only need to draw 2 more. What a world. Oh no, it's just 1 more. We are going to keep this. Oh, I'm gonna break after this, get some actual work done. Pay some life here, do some attacking here. Hopefully we draw a Colossus. We're sitting at our collision. 8%. No beans, Bruce. I can't believe he took that damage. That's ridiculous. That's a strong wolf, I'll give you that much. No vigilance on Wolfie, though. So I think you just lost the game, friend. There's 5 damage, and there's another 5 damage. And hey, there's 6. Cool. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna make some edits on the deck, and we're gonna figure it all out. So stay tuned. We're at what, 10 minutes? You can bluff not having a spell by passing quickly with the spacebar or automatically clicking end turn. Cool. Sometimes in real life, I just hold my hand out for a long time, and it's like, I got something, and then I don't. So I would like the option for it not to automatically go as well. Whenever we see the Butcher, all trains forward. Paying 2 life. Sending out the duress. Getting rid of the pacify. Total bummer. I guess we should have got rid of that. Paying our life. Butcher goes out. No attacks. So we're definitely offset a turn. He has access to 4 mana, choosing to revitalize. Down to 1 mana. Will not see a blocker from me because now he's tapped. 2, no need for 3. We can enter tapped. But we will Colossus ourselves. Hitting for 5. Buffing to 2. We may see Knight of Autumn for a life gain. That may be his best use of that, if not the token, or the counter, I should call them. Knightly Valor, giving him +2/+2 and Vigilance, and he also creates a 2/2 token with Vigilance. Tossing out our Phoenix. No attacks. I'm slowly learning that it's an impossible combo. Your opponent would have to be some sort of control deck that was stuttering to start. I think. He is going to hate that. That's such huge value that I'm embarrassed to be his friend. Not that we're friends, I guess, so it's not an issue. Watch this. LOL. Upsy dupsy. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. 2 Knights of Autumn. We're gonna need to do some extra damage then. One Knight of Autumn for life, for tokens. Oh no! Give him an old-fashioned hello, good game. I don't think it's old-fashioned. I think it might be new age, yo. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, well, I could attack him, and I could kill him, or I could probably kill myself. Blasto. The Armor of Infinity. And just like this, we can finish it off. I want to do it this way. Maximize my damage. Blasto. Probably do 4 damage to myself here, Frankie. Makes it evener, right? More fair. Evener should be a word. Let's put that in the dictionary. Magic the Gathering actually is founded on leeching of people's sanity. They create amazing card combos, make them super easy to do and execute, and then never let you do it. So you're here giving your mental energy to the machine. There's no escaping. Won't work. I don't want to go first even. I know it won't work. This will work. That won't work. That's a bummer. So it won't be a turn 3 no matter what. Do tap to full land, turn 3 Krinko, turn 4 Krinko Colossus. It's still a pretty nasty line of play, but Raging Raptors, letting him draw. Always fun. Coming in taps. We'll actually be doing this off the start. We can Judith out later. Just getting some tokens. He took the damage, which I find to be hysterical. Goreclaw, not a bad card. It's not amazing though. This is going to absolutely ruin his life. Not sure how to break it to him. Absolute mayhem. So even when we don't execute our combo, there's a couple other ways that we can just obliterate our opponent. So it's a turn 4 potential win. If you didn't have the army there, we could have turned 5'd him for sure. So put my headphones in 10 minutes because I have not even picked a song yet. Now we're rolling. Boom, boom. While getting down, trying to execute our combo always. Having the scry, I think, is a huge help. Pelt Collector, 1/1. Gaining a token whenever something stronger than him enters that battlefield. Getting bombed out with tapped land. Excuse me. Johnny's welcome into a secondary Pel Collector. Chain Whirler would absolutely wreck. If he blocks, he's now sacrificed both Pel Collectors, which I find to be a pristine outcome. See how things just kind of happen? That's how you program your own reality right there, kids. Manifestation is that pre-thought, imagination, whatever, jihad stuff, which is fine. Giving himself a token. Krinko can go out. So can our Arcanist. I don't see a blocker because he needs to block our Krinko next turn. Unless he's stocked full of creatures. C4H02. Alana War Elf. Probably about the least helpful thing you could play. Grabbing Giant Growth, and we're going to cast that on our Krinko. Gideon the Oathsworn. Whenever you attack with 2 or more non-Gideon creatures, put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures. And +2 until end of turn. He becomes a 5/5. Prevent all damage that would be done to him. We're just going straight for the kill. These will be our blockers. That's that. Good game. And Gideon's -9 is exile him and each creature you... Oh. Exile him and each creature your opponent controls. I don't think that's a good card. Just my opinion. For 6 as well? And all it does is exile all your opponent's creatures? You can cast a Kaya's Wrath for 4. I guess. I don't know. It's a +2 at least. His static ability is pretty good. Three, 4, 9. I'm not sure. Did he wipe some of my tokens? I thought we had tokens to block Gideon here. Either way. Oh, he tapped my guys. And he gained lifelink, so that probably saved him as well. Too little. Too late. Still looking to execute, however. Jermu, I'm coming for you. Good hand. Just need our Dreadhorde Arcanist. I'm going to pay 2 land and search with it here. And then we can Blood Crypt turn 2. This is working. Come on. There he is, baby. Let's see what we can do with it. So getting the cards is hard enough. We've been able to do that a few times. He's burning us. That's not good. We're paying for it, and we're coming in. We have 2 Dreadhordes, so we'll be okay. I didn't realize we had all of it opening hand. I thought we had to draw our Dreadhorde, but we ended up drawing a second. Okay, this is working. This is working. Yes! Oh my god, finally. Okay, cool beans. We're gonna go in full control just in case. Tossing this on our friend. Submitting, resolving. Next, next. All attack for 6. Blocking for 1. Which is fine. Resolving this. Resolving that. Ending our combat. Going to our next main phase. Casting Thud on... Oh, no. Casting Thud on our opponent. Submitting 1, and then targeting our own to sacrifice. Submitting. The secondary submit because I'm in full control through me. And then we're targeting him with that as well. Submit. That's it. 7, 7. Boom! That's a 3-turn kill. Finally. LOL. Only 6% chance of pulling that off. And that's not including opponent removals, etc., etc. Yeah. Cool beans. Let's break down the deck here. Because we did make edits as we were pursuing this. We have 4 Duress. This is letting us exile, or discard, sorry, one of our opponent's non-creature, non-land cards. So a removal, sorcery, or instant card that's going to get rid of our Dreadhorde Butcher. Of course, like we could pop a shock out on turn 1. That's amazing. We also have 2 shocks just to deal with anything that may be in our way. Not really relevant to the 3 turns unless you're casting it on the first turn. We have Thud, which allows us to sacrifice our Dreadhorde Butcher and deal his toughness. And then, because when he dies, he's dealing that to target opponent or planeswalker. And then Thud will deal his toughness to opponent. I think it might be any target, absolutely. And then we also have Adventurer's Impulse. This allows us to search on turn 1 for the Dreadhorde Butcher if we don't have it. Giant Growth. This can double as our Colossus, but now we're only doing 20 damage in the turn, so they can't have a blocker. Because as you've seen, he had a 1/1 blocker that we killed, so that took our 20 damage down, or 21 damage down to 20. So Giant Growth would work if there was no blockers, and it would still be great to put him down to that low of health. Anyways, I'm sure you'd win the game. We also have Dreadhorde Arcanist, and this is kind of if the game rolls over and you don't get the 3 turns, because now we can double cast Giant Growth, we can double cast Adventurer's Impulse, we can double cast Thud, Shock, Duress even. All really great spells to be double casting here. And then we also have Krinko, the Tin Street Kingpin. So whenever he attacks, he's making as many 1/1 tokens as his toughness is, and every time he attacks, you put a counter on him. So we could also pop on our Colossus or our Giant Growth to Krinko for some huge damage, as you've seen, or as you will see, I guess. We might put this at the start. We also have 2 Judas, which is just powering everything up a little bit and dealing 1 damage when our Krinkos die to our opponents. So that's our secondary combo if things go awry. And then, of course, we have our Collision Colossus taking out the Flyers and buffing up our 2 tanks here. And, of course, we could finish the game off with our Rekindling Phoenix, which, when killed, makes the egg token, and at the next start of your turn, or your upkeep, it becomes the Phoenix again with haste. So really cool. You could also sacrifice it. You could Thud it and it would come back, which is a lot of fun. And then Golta, you could bring that in final game if you had the Phoenix out and maybe the Dreadhorde Butcher powered up a bit maybe. Or a ton of Krinko counters, because Judith will make those all a little bit stronger. So we could get Golta out if things go really, really bad. We've got no removal really other than shock, but Duress kind of counts as removal, I guess, from his hand. But this is a pure aggro combo deck. A lot of fun to play, a little bit frustrating to try to execute. I'm glad we did get it in a semi-timely manner. Yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you liked the combo, and if there's any other combos that you're interested in seeing, definitely shoot me a message. We'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.